Nice. How many logistics robots do we have? Is there a way to tell? Is there a
We
logistics...
should have tons.
'Cause I supposedly have like orders in my logistics.
Yeah, and they haven't been doing them. Like the construction robots clearly are working.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I didn't have personal logistics and auto trash turned on,
Oh,
which
wait.
is apparently what I needed.
Wait,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, yep, there they go.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize that was a toggle.
Has that always been there? I feel like I've never...
I guess so, and apparently our little robots will do it for us too. Like, they will grab things from nearby and trash things as well.
Alright, I'm gonna...
That's
cool. That's good. Oh my lordy, look at this obscene.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Good spot in there.
I had no idea that such a small button could cause so much immediate chaos. I mean, just look at what is happening.
Immediate chaos, but also immediate relief.
It makes sense why nothing was getting done.
Yeah, I was super confused. It's like, what am I doing wrong? Why are logistics robots just non-functional? Oh, well, there we go.
Because they were doing...
need more trash slots.
They were doing it between chests, right? Like, it was happening between,
Yeah.
between
Yeah, just
chests.
not us, ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I can finally have inventory space again. This is a good day for me.
Sorry, how do I upgrade to the highest level of belt from red belt? With the upgrade planner.
Go to upgrade planner, just do from red belt to express pro belt. There we go.
And I just...
Simple as that. Click and drag.
What, so I just click and drag it first and then modify it?
No. You modify it in the upgrade planner.
How do I do that?
Right click on the upgrade planner. If you've got it on your quick slots.
I do? Alright. I can't do that. I'm incapable of a right click.
Give me a second. Is it on your quick slots when you're right clicking it? And it has to be the quick slots, not the upgrade planner button in the bottom right. It has to be like...
No, I don't have it on my quick slots. Ah, yes, gotcha. From red belt to... Ah, perfect. Okay. My bad. Missed the distinction.
Yep.
There we go. That's very cool. That's a whole brand new level of functionality that I didn't understand. How do you get... Can you upgrade the loaders manually, or is that...
you have to do that manually, unfortunately. I was really hoping...
Yeah.
I was really hoping, but no.
Okay. There we go. Okay. We're about to see a massive power spike.
Yep.
Because, hopefully, all of my centrifuges are going to start working properly now. At full capacity. We're going to be able to generate a significant number of materials, by the way. Through the use of uranium processing and reprocessing. What the heck? Where did all the...
Oh, I bet we don't have logistics up here. Yeah.
Oh, you... I tell you what happened. I'm trying to upgrade all of this stuff up here. And then I thought, why are my robots not upgrading all of the belt? Because I know that I had, like, 300 bits of belt on my person. But of course, when you zoned the upgrade planner down in the base, I guess all of the belts were yoinked out of my inventory before I could even walk up to this area. So, yet again, you have foiled my plans. It's astounding how often that happens. It's remarkable, really.
I take all credit in this inconvenience. Let's see. Plus side, if we just put up a bunch of roboports, they'll do it for you.
I think, to be honest, I think the robots are on the way. It's just going to take them a while to get up here. I suspect, anyway.
Huh. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely on the way. Definitely on the way. Oh, man. Now that the robots are actually active, there's... I presume that's another power. I presume that's another power concern as well. Yeah, the Psi Roboports are like 5th in terms of all power consumption now.
It'll chill out pretty quick though, I think.
Yeah, you can see that moment. You can see that moment where it really picked up. Goes from 1.8 megawatts all the way up to 66 now. Very interesting. Right, so we got more than enough copper now. We've got... Oh, it's so nice.
Here we go. Now I can request things. We've got plenty of the stuff being built. Everything's going pretty quick.
Able to use trash slots. That's very exciting too.
Yeah. Trash slots are... I think they're probably my favorite part. Honestly, yeah, logistics, and especially the trash slots, are probably my favorite part of Factorio for me.
Yeah.
Playing Minecraft is an exercise in frustration every time it's like, okay, my inventory's full, what can I get rid of? Okay, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
The trick is, like, you can make, like, a unified inventory that just lets you handle all your crafting then and there, which is like, okay, that's super nice and solves a lot of problems, but it's still very much one of those where it's like, but this could be slightly better if I could just, like, walk into an area filled with chests, do deposit all, and as long as I'm in the same general area, the crafting bench will just pull from it, or my hand crafting will just pull from it, or any number of things.
I just love control clicking. I love control clicking. That is my favorite by a wide margin. It's like I just love being able to, like, look at something and then immediately having it in my hand the next second. It's just an immensely satisfying experience.
I've been having that problem with Wholesome Craft versus Stone Block and, like, one or two other mod packs that the hotkeys for, like, quick stacking and quick moving are different, and that is that is annoying.
I can see how that would potentially be frustrating.
Oops.
All good?
Yeah, I just picked up an oven. There we go. Not that we really need to. We're maxed out on iron and we're not pulling a whole lot, but I figured I'd modernize the line just in case.
I mean, if you want to test how much capability we actually have, I mean, if we just ditch some of the science that we've got installed or just sitting around in the lab.
I think as soon as we're done researching half this stuff, because we've got a bit of a backlog now that we are up a tier.
Yeah.
Like, we're probably just gonna hit a certain point where anything else to upgrade around here? I think I got almost everything. It'll, like, the science will just stop because we've learned everything. I guess there's the repeatables, but I kind of lose interest in those pretty quick.
The repeatables?
Yeah, so, like, you can infinitely increase artillery range or gun damage or something like that, but it gets more expensive every single time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like advanced tech and Civ. I'm with you.
Yep.
Okay. Now, how, pray tell, do I increase the number of drones in my mine? Is it just, was it a research thing that you just did, or do I need to do something specific?
I think you just did. You should have access to a lot more than normal.
Okay.
Like, you should be able to put in, like, 144.
Alright.
For example.
We'll give it a shot.
Everything is so green. This makes me happy. I don't know. Hey, our power's good. Now is the time for me to take a look at... Oh. I've never actually looked at the character tab. Has that always been there and I've just never paid attention to it?
It's been there since the start of the series, but I've also never looked at it.
Yeah, I never looked at it either, and it's like, oh, there's RGB sliders. We hot pink. Hell yeah. Okay, so air sucks, let's fix it. Where are the air filters? Air filtering machines.
Oh, I thought that was just a general statement of the state of the world. But
oh, this would explain some things. I don't think we got enough filters going around.
As in just in the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, that would not surprise me.
So I think this is going to be two-part. I'm going to have to mass produce a bunch of air filters. Oops. We're going to have to upgrade them. Let's see. Is that it? Yeah.
Oh man, just having personal logistics and just always having, you know, whatever it is, 1,000 units of coal.
Copper.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's so much easier now. Oh.
Yeah.
What a game changer. Okay, here's my next bit of scientific experimentation. If I put uranium in my trash slot, will it still impact my health? What do you think?
No, trash slot does not count as being in your hand, I believe.
I think it does count as being in my hand.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I figured it would be like holding it in your hand, because you can have it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, definitely.
You are correct.
Interesting. Because I also kind of figured that it wouldn't, to be honest, because it kind of, you know, it doesn't have a cap, I believe. Like, you can stick as many, you know, up to like 9,900 in the trash slots, if I'm not mistaken, of a certain unit.
Yeah.
I don't know though if that's the case for everything, but yeah, I kind of assumed that it. That's a... Oh, God. Oh, maybe it doesn't, actually. Maybe I was just too... Maybe I was just too close to the uranium field. Hold on. Let me try again. No, it definitely counts. It definitely counts as being in the hand. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Go and... Oh. Is there not a hazmat suit that I can get?
It's probably something in power armor, because I know power armor gives you damage resistance.
It's actually so inconvenient to walk around. Power armor. Alright, I'll make a bit of power armor. Armor, power armor, open equipment grid. What have I got? 8% physical. Alright. What power armor research can we do?
We might even be able to make a lot of it. I could be wrong.
Oh, hold up. There is a radioactive... Oh, and there's a Tiberium stat as well. So there's actual physical resistance.
Yeah, like I said.
You're
so one of those might be able to give you exactly what you need. Or at least give you enough of a resistance that you just kind of sit there and it's like, oh, I'm being irradiated.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Power Armor Mark V is literally... It's literally a picture of Iron Man. Okay, alright. I like it.
A little bit of casual copyright infringement. No biggie.
I have a funny feeling that... Maybe there's like a radiation module. Efficiency modules. Would you say that efficiency modules are like the lamest of the 3 modules? In your professional opinion?
They absolutely are. Like there is no doubt in my mind that they are real boring. Okay. I think there's a couple of things that you can do with efficiency modules to make them actually interesting and exciting, but for the most part they are just drab.
I mean, you know, speed, obviously, the most exciting. Productivity, the most broken, I guess.
So here's the thing about speed versus productivity modules is that there's a certain point where productivity modules become just as OP as speed. And that little yellow meter is just going massively fast.
Yeah.
And so, like, it'll look like the factory is going at a snail's pace, but it's spewing resources left and right. Let's see. We just got to get up to rainbow beacons for that one.
Pray tell, what is a rainbow beacon?
So if you look at every beacon, it'll have a distribution efficiency and module slots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so rainbow beacon has a distribution efficiency of 2.0. It effectively doubles whatever the effectiveness of the modules in it.
Okay.
And what are the number of slots on it? 10. So if each productivity module 3 gives a 10% productivity bonus, you have 10 of them in there. That's 100% base, doubled 200% per beacon, and beacons have massive speed. Surround just one factor in that, and it is going to just be barfing resources at such a goofy degree.
Sign me up. I'm interested. Very interested.
My trash slots are full of beacons. That would explain.
I have a mini mission to try and make the centrifuge the most power consumptive part of our factory.
Just one singular one, or just the ones that you have?
The ones that I have. I think that I have the capability to do it.
You do.
I just need more resource, because they're just going too fast now. That's the problem. That's the whole problem. Yeah. I don't suppose... Do we have another uranium field anywhere that you know of?
Let me quick check the map in a moment. I just gotta grab it.
There is one at the very top of the world, just there. Okay. think that might be an option.
Okay. Yeah, there's one tiny one there. Otherwise, I could get into uranium production to get you more.
It's probably not worth it, I guess. Just for a meme to try and make centrifuges the most power consumptive bit of the base. Maybe at some point, though. Okay, go. Oh boy. I need more power. Is there a way that we can increase the mining drone base up past 140?
We have upgrades for that.
Oh yes. Boy. Mining drone speed. Mining drone productivity. Alright. Are we out of iron or something? Because I haven't had a delivery of iron in a good long time.
You might be out of range?
I don't think so.
I'll take a look at it in a moment. I am.
Passive provider warehouse. Huh.
I'm currently trying to hacks up our power production a little bit.
Oh wait, what? Did I turn that off? I turned personal logistics and auto trash off somehow?
Oh.
I don't know how that...
Maybe there's a hotkey for it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yes. Yeah. Very astute observation there. There we go. Okay. Well, copper's looking great. Iron's looking great. Steel's looking great. Concrete's looking great. Everything's looking good, actually. We are... I tell you what, actually. We're not a million miles away from our power limit.
Yeah,
Actually.
I'm working on scaling that up.
So we are... We're close.
Yeah. Yeah, my egregious expenditures have... I'm not going to say come back to bite us.
It's good. It's good. It's a good test for all that we've built.
Requesting stone? I am not. Yeah, now that we have the logistics drones turned on, and now I am constantly re-examining, it's like, okay, what resource do I actually need on hand all the time?
It's just so nice to have them.
Why can I not request stone brick? Okay, there it is.
Go. Drones. Oh, it's just so nice. It's just so nice to automatically get iron. Oh, shockingly, shockingly, shockingly nice. Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, this gets 2 thumbs up from me. Toggling that one button made all the difference.
Good spotting. There was a very real possibility we were going to get through this entire playthrough and just not even realize that we had goofed.
I didn't even realize it was a button, as I say. Like, I've never seen it before or heard of it.
Okay, I've increased potentially the amount of liquid tiberium I have running at a time.
Do you know, by the way, if you can use beacons next to mining depots?
No, we tried that.
You tried that,
Didn't
yeah,
work.
okay. That did
Yeah.
definitely work. That is a bit of a shame.
It sucks.
Yeah, that's
Because
a
yeah,
real
it'd be
shame.
lovely if we could put more in. We might be able to with like mining drills. That's something I'm gonna go mess with.
I
just a
can, yeah,
smidge.
I can do that. I'm doing that at the moment, actually. Like, I've got the
Yeah,
mining drills.
why don't we try every single type of mining vehicle?
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. The movable mining vehicle. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, there's the movable one. I don't have a whole lot of illusions that it's
I don't think it's that
probably
good.
going.
No, I don't think it's that good. Did you get green? Did you get anything better than green beacons, or green beacons still our best?
Blue is our best.
Blue is our best. Wonderful.
I can use the map to modernize our entire base.
Oh,
There we go.
could I trouble you for a biter evolution reset, please?
Yes. Oh gosh, yeah, it's up there.
It keeps going. It keeps going. It goes
Yeah.
faster.
Well, pollution has become problematic. I think we're gonna need a wall of.
Right.
I'm gonna make a blueprint of this. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go make air filter machines requestable, and then I'm going to go massively increase the amount of filter processing we have.
That's a stellar idea. That is a stellar
And
idea.
then I'll just surround the base in
It might not.
processing facilities.
It might not even be. Yeah, because I can't recall if our filter processing area, if it processed enough filters. I think it does process enough filters. Oh no, it doesn't process anywhere near enough filters actually.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
And so that's what I'm gonna work on real quick, and then I'll get back to something else. Oh, I should probably also just start producing stack filters.
Okay.
Just so we can request them too, because I have given up on the fast arms. It is stack time.
Go. All right. So let's have a little look. I've got some beacons here. We'll see if they work with mining drills right now. So we can at least hopefully find out. It looks like they do, actually. Oh yeah, they absolutely do. Okay, now we're talking.
The speed modules work in
Yep.
drills.
They work in drills. Not only do they work in drills, beacons work to speed up drills' actions.
Oh boy!
Look at
Wait.
that uranium! Oh man!
Oh, all right. I will go. Oh, but they require sulfuric acid.
They do.
But that's not so bad.
No, no, no. I
I-
think it's just because they're mining uranium. I don't think it's because they're. If they're mining something simpler, then
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay,
Probably won't.
I'll give that an ogle real quick.
oh, I love it. 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 Okay, I'm gonna just try and push. I'm trying to push this as much as I possibly can.
Okay, air filtering machines are now requestable.
Excellent. I'll grab a blueprint in just a sec.
Oh, do I have auto trash? Oh, I do have auto trash. Personal logistics and auto trash. Well, that's kind of lovely. I don't think I've ever messed with auto trashing things before. But I clearly should.
Like uranium, that would be a prime candidate for auto trashing.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good point. Green Tiberium. No, thank you.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Uranium ore. Goodbye. It might not actually be always that helpful, but at least I can say no to it, and it might actually stick to it.
It's all right. I get a. Oh yeah. Okay, that's excellent.
This is good feelings. This is what I was looking for.
You know what? I actually think, straight up, it's probably worth doing drills more than mining depots if they can be modified with beacons.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Like I think that's.
Yeah. I will modernize our drill setup, probably starting with copper. Because I think copper is going to be an annoyance.
Oh, now sulfuric acid's the problem.
Yeah.
Such an obscene amount. Alright. My centrifuges, they're climbing. They're climbing in power consumption. I'm gonna get there. I'm telling you, they're gonna be the most power consumptive building. Very soon. Mark my words, what an occasion this is gonna be, eh?
Oh. This area does not have a roboport.
How? Is it even...
Okay. I guess I can take a look at sulfuric acid real quick.
I wonder, are we, is it a case of we're not making enough, or is it a case of we're not moving it up to the top fast enough? I suspect it might be a pipe issue at my end, to be honest. Like, there's a
could
lot.
be.
I think it might be, because that tank is full. The one that you're next to.
I'm right here at sulfur. We're making sulfuric acid. Yeah. Tanks are full.
That is that sulfur in a passive provider chest? It totally is. I can just take the sulfur up here and get a little sulfur plant set up going. That is very possible.
We're a little low on a number of these things.
Just I know I'm just repeating it again and again and again, but like I'm so glad that we've got logistics robots actually in the game now.
Yeah, functional now. Yep.
Oh, what a game changer. Okay. Grab some chemical plants.
Oh, do we have higher tier chemical plants now?
We have tier 3, I believe, or yeah, tier 3. That's
Okay. Are our labs actually doing anything? Are they out of something?
I think they've been stuck on that for a fair while, if I'm not
They don't have
mistaken.
any yellow. Yellow science is totally busted. It's getting a smidge, but nothing more. Where's yellow science being produced?
That's a great question. I probably set it up. It may very well be biolabs?
I see it. I think I can go fix it. I just got to go figure out what's wrong, because we clearly have everything else. I think the demand is just insane at this point. Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
So what are you missing? Yellow tech cards. Rocket fuel. Oh.
Really?
Yeah, the issue is me.
Rocket fuel's pretty...
Yeah, I'll go see what I can do about that.
It's pretty easy, isn't it? It's,
I got it. I gotta delete these biters again. I really need to do is just go make... Well, I guess I can go work on crazy artillery shells in the process and see if I can really go delete them. Okay. Fuel processor... No, that's processed fuel. That ain't rocket fuel. Your rocket fuel. The answer is, plain and simply, is just slow.
Oh, alright. I guess we're using more yellow tech cards now, I guess, so it makes sense.
Okay. I guess I'll speed this up real quick. So first and foremost, how are we doing on light oil? Oh, we're doing amazingly on light oil.
To be honest, I think we're doing pretty good on everything now. I don't think there's anything that we're doing particularly poorly on. It's all looking rosy from what I can see. It's real nice.
Speed. There we go. There's the speed.
Are you have you experimented with the drills? Was that what you were chatting about?
I have not. I haven't even looked into that yet. What I just did was I massively increased the amount of rocket fuel that we are now producing.
Ah, okay, with you.
What's that? I need more speed?
I just love how some of the animations just break. Like, it's just so satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Okay. I would point out, by the way, that, you know, even though I am technically mucking around in order to try and make, you know, Centrifuge is the most power-consumptive building that we have, which is an irresponsible aim, to be sure. It does actually get us, like, a whole bunch of resources, because when you do centrifuge out uranium, you get iron, you get stone. I think you get copper as well, actually, so... no, just iron and stone. You definitely get iron and stone, so... I'm helping. I'm doing my part.
Okay. I think... Yep. Now we got rocket fuel for days. Okay.
That is
so
excellent.
How our power is looking decidedly dicier.
That's,
like you are getting to the point where we are going to start going into the red.
I consider that a compliment of the finest degree, my friend. Thank you ever so much.
I gotta scale this up.
You did say, actually, that we don't have any better pipes, like any higher capacity pipes, do we?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think we do either. Because I know that it does exist in some mod packs.
Okay.
Oh, of all the things. Of all the things, I did not anticipate sulfuric acid being the limiting factor in uranium extraction.
Let's see. I can work on scaling that up. I mean, truly, if we wanted to, I could make an infinite loop on sulfuric acid, so we have endless amounts.
As I say, I mean, I genuinely do not think that it's the amount that we're producing. It's the sheer scale at which it is consumed.
Well, okay, that's not a
It's fine.
problem.
I think. It kind of, to be honest, it's not a problem, but it also kind of is. Because the setup that I've, like, chained them together in here is not super ideal. Yeah.
Okay. I can... Here, I'm gonna come by in a moment, and I'm gonna take a look at your uranium mining. And I'll see what I can do.
I know what I have to do. I'll show you when you get here, because it's kind of... it's insane.
Because, yeah, you're just burning all of your sulfuric acid, yeah?
Yeah, it's... Manufacturing it's not the problem.
Well, but it's transporting the correct amount of sulfur up there that is the problem.
No, not even that. Not even that. It's the amount that can fit through the pipes, I think, that is the problem.
But those pipes aren't even full.
That pipe isn't full. Hold on, let me redo that in a second. That should now be full. There we go. You're right. I'm talking complete garbage.
Yeah. It's like, I think to some degree that is a potential problem for you, but currently you just are not producing enough.
I should have loads in storage, though, here. That's the... There we go. Hold up. Let's give that a shot. I think I fixed it. No, I haven't fixed it. It's not a problem of sulfuric acid. It's a problem of there's too many outputs coming out of this drill. That's the problem. Ah, okay. Okay, so this belt is literally just too full. That's the problem, as opposed to anything else. Blah.
No, you were absolutely running out of sulfuric crystals.
I think there's multiple problems here, actually. Like, there's a lot going on.
Okay. Do I have... I guess all I need to do is snag one crystal and I'm all good. Let the local alchemy wizard come help you out.
I know what I need to do. It's a case of I just need to throw down a huge amount of extra extra belt.
Christ.
Like the belts, I didn't consider it possible, but the belts are actually going so fast. There's so much coming out of the mines at full speed that the latter mines can't even get out.
Oh wow, uranium hurts.
Welcome to my world. Even standing near it tends to hurt.
Okay, so I'm gonna break your setup for a smidge, and then we'll get to making plenty of sulfuric acid for you.
Go for it. All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna rework the mining setup. Because that, I think, is... another problem. Okay.
Huh. Okay, so I can't just recycle sulfur.
Yeah. Go. What a stupid little side quest this is.
These are chem plant 3s. Where'd my drones go?
No,
My drones are still picking up your stuff.
Oh, no. Oh, that's such a shame. Oh. Oh, really? Oh, that's...
Oh, shoot. I think... Well, I needed some of that stuff.
Welcome to my world. Oh, how the turntables.
Let's see. Because I need these chem plants back. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to make enough sulfuric acid for you here. Okay. Oh. If these are making sulfuric acid...
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Oh, shoot. That doesn't do what I was hoping it would do. I was suddenly very excited because I thought I might be able to make some crazy sulfuric acid nonsense. And the answer is no, of course not. Okay.
Oh, this is tremendously exciting. Oh, thanks for those beacons and those speed modules. That's real good of you. Oh, just what I needed. Personal auto logistics and auto trash. It turned off again.
Yeah, so it's got to be a hotkey that you're running afoul of.
Or maybe if you have like a full inventory, it'll just turn off.
I doubt it.
It's definitely something. Definitely something.
Okay. I think I've stolen back the 2 chemical plants that I can. Okay. Sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid.
Did you say an active provider chest actively worked to remove things?
Yeah, it'll remove it from a system.
Cool. That is cracking.
Okay, you request iron, and you request sulfur.
Okay. Right, I'm mobilizing large number of logistics robots at the moment. Just FYI. We do have about 4,000 in the system, though, so we got good capacity for sure.
So I've bumped up your sulfur production down here. Hopefully this works.
Okay.
What is the productivity on one of these? 1,274%. That should be enough.
How do you check that, actually?
If you hover over
Yeah.
a structure, it'll actually say.
Yeah, my... the max consumption of electricity from this mining drill is plus 9,814%.
Wait, how are these getting sulfuric acid?
Through this pipe right here, from this tank.
Oh, I
So
see.
they're chained
You still
together.
had a supply.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a I don't know, there was a couple of bits and bobs left over from my
That makes sense. Okay.
my attempt.
Let's see if I can increase our robot's speed. Worker robot power cells. Oh, worker robot cargo size. Oh, we haven't even looked into that.
Yes, very good.
That way they can carry more than presumably one thing at a time.
It's still not enough. We've got to go faster.
Okay, here we go. That's a lot more immediate efficiency. Though we're gonna need a lot more crystals.
Ah, I see.
Moving up. Yeah.
I
figured I'd do that, because if this is going to be running inconsistently, you might as well just go mad with productivity.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem is we just don't have enough robots flying up.
For the sulfur, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look into what would be required to get some more. Hopefully we can increase their speed so they're zipping around at high speeds, but
Yeah.
let's see. Wasn't I making robots for a while? I probably was. Maybe they're still going, or maybe it broke.
They are still going, I believe. Uh, yeah, okay.
They're still going. It looks like the biggest issue is flying robot frames. And the biggest issue with them is just raw speed, nothing more. Oh, wait, hold up.
I think we're out of sulfuric acid.
Huh.
What up?
Oh, just our... we've got loads of logistics robots, so there should be no limitations. So maybe we're just out of sulfur.
That could be it. That could be it. Yeah, we're straight up out of sulfur.
I figured as much. That's why I wanted to make that productivity setup up your way. Well, I was going to go work on pollution, but I didn't. Let's see. It looks like we're still kind of out of yellow tech cards. What is required to make them?
We're both heavily invested in making sure that this hilarious prospect of centrifuges being the most power consumptive building is a success.
I'm more concentrated in keeping this base running, but if that means offsetting your massive amount of goofy power consumption, then so be it.
I like to give you a challenge, Wander. That's what I'm here to do.